Lee, thanks for talking to us. We'll talk about the game in general in a moment or two's time, but everybody around the ground still talking about how those decisions changed it in the second half. How did you view it?
That they got it drastically wrong. Having to watch it back, it's clearly onside. If they get it wrong and they flag offside when he's onside, I get it. But all our players are looking at the linesman. He's not put his flag up, so they've gone off celebrating. Then they just kick and go the other way. So I can get if they make a mistake and it's onside, I'll complain that he was onside, but they're humans and they make a mistake. But for how long it took to get to the point where he was offside, he went to put his flag up and then put it down and put it up. And you can see on the video, our midfield players are looking at the linesman. And he's not got his flag up, so he continues to run. So our shape's completely gone. Just be sensible. Blow your whistle. Now, have a quick chat with the linesman. He was offside. He wasn't offside anyway. It was a great goal. And it's just changed the momentum of the game. I thought two good teams set up really well. They had some attacks. We had some attacks. Clear-cut chances at both ends. We probably should have scored 2 or 3 more goals than what we actually did. But then, I said to the players, we've obviously got to adjust how we deal with our emotions after that type of incident, because there's more goals gone against us. But the human beings, they've worked so hard all week for that decision or that moment not to be managed properly. Ryan Dick has been sent off. The most placid man going. I don't have a bad thing to say about anybody. And that's how wrong the decision was.
He had a perfect opportunity, didn't the referee, to not allow that quick free kick. He could have just stopped it and said, we can't do it, but he just allowed it to go on. I never spoke to a referee after a game. Never. I'm going to go speak to him today because there's a couple of things I don't like. I didn't think the free kick that led to the first goal was a free kick. Their players were just falling on the floor. Let's have it right. Salford were a good team. They played some good football. You can see where they're heading in terms of how they look to play, but they're a good team. But the game and the emotions of the day changed on that one moment. And you talked about that first goal. He's beyond the 2 minutes allocated as well.
Graham, I don't know what else I can say. He'll just say it was added on for them taking their time. Well, that's up to them, isn't it? If they take their time, what do we do? Stop the clock again when they've got a chance to? Because it was 40 seconds over. I don't know. I give up. I really don't know. Obviously, we've got a full house, our fans. It's a hard one to take. What we can't do is let it really get to us, and we take it into tomorrow. We will take it into tomorrow, but into next week. There'll be some work to do. Obviously, we've got a game Tuesday, Saturday, and we'll use this as fuel.
But as you said, you lost a couple of goals that you didn't like losing the way that things were happening out on the pitch. But the one thing again is they kept going, and there were some opportunities even late on. Because nobody again knew what time it was going to finish, that you could have got right into the game again.
Yeah, I think I need to watch it back. There's a lot going on, so I need to watch it back. But in my opinion of the game, there was some real clear-cut opportunities. We smashed the bar with one. Could have had a penalty. Again, I'll have to watch that back if they got the right decision or not. They tell me it was the right, so I'll have a look back. But it's just the moments, I've said to the players, it's the moments after that. How do we respond? Because I think if we score that, I think we're going to score 2 or 3 more. I generally do, because Salford want to attack, try and score. I generally think we go the other end with the firepower we got in the team to go and score a couple more goals.
I know it doesn't make things any better, but 2 goals for Courtney Baker-Richardson.
Yeah, again, good for him to be scoring. I thought, again, when Nev come on, he did well. I thought we looked a goal threat when we got up there. They had a lot of possession, which we knew would happen, and we allowed them to have that possession in the game. But I think for the first 5 minutes we looked dangerous to score. But no, pleasing that they're getting more goals. Again, I'm trying to be balanced with how I'm thinking and what I'm saying here, because I could go off on one. I'm trying my best not to, but I will do in a minute.
Well, hopefully I won't send you off with this final question, because I think one thing that football needs is consistency from officials.
Well, they'll get stuff wrong in the games, and there'll be a little niggly foul that they get, and there won't be one that we get, and but them type of things where you could, because he's not offside, Graham. Now someone might get lines out and send me a picture of it, and it looks like he's offside. Because if he's offside for the first contact he makes, there's too much gone on for it then to let it go. And then the other 2 passes, they're not offside. And that's the consistency. And then just manage the situation better afterwards. Because he hasn't put his flag up. Our players are then they're checking to see if the flag's gone up. Our players are then running to celebrate, then the flag goes up, and then they catch us out. Well, they're going to catch us out. Half our players have gone up the pitch to celebrate, and that's the turning point of the game.